Well, we have made it to the end of the Zen and Sword set, the Miyamoto Musashi Saga at Toei. This is number 344 in the Masters of Cinema series and is the final film in this saga from 1965. This is the culmination of the 4 movies prior to it, telling this grandiose story, building up to the duel at Ganryu Island between Musashi and Kojiro. We know it's been coming. We have built this one since probably the 3rd movie when Kojiro was moved into it, and it doesn't disappoint. After 5 films of wandering, learning, evolving, it comes down to one duel. Miyamoto Musashi Duel at Ganryu Island brings the film to its inevitable conclusion. The legendary confrontation between Musashi and Kojiro as we watch these two pair off against each other, and it is a movie that builds to this sequence. This isn't just a final boss battle. The film spends time reflecting on the journey that Musashi has had, what he's gained, what he's lost, what it actually means to be the greatest swordsman. And there's a little bit of reflection, looking back, things that he has missed out on. His dedication to this one goal has been achieved, but what is the cost of that achievement? And it's something that I really like within this film. By the time we get to the island for the fight at the end, the outcome almost feels secondary. This is about the legacy that Musashi has created for himself.
殿、そのご懸念には及びません。武蔵に負ける小次郎とは思われません。また、武蔵の剣がいかに強くとも、場所は離れ小島。
There is a wonderful aspect of where we follow Musashi and we follow Kojiro and the different paths that they're on. They're both expert swordsmen. They have dedicated their life to the craft, focusing and pushing each other forward. And this is the moment where it comes crashing down for one of them. The balance of the swordplay, the philosophy, it's all about reflection and inevitability of fate. The path that you set upon will come to an end at some point. It has the samurai epic finale, which I loved. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on because, like I said, it's almost secondary. It spends more time building the atmosphere than the actual fight. The actual fight is lethal, it's quick, it's surprising, but really worthwhile.
小次郎破れたり。何？今日の試合すでに勝負があった。何時の負けと見えたぞ。
One of the things I love about the Musashi films is that, yes, he wanted to be the best swordsman, but as he learns his skill, as he learns the craft, he also learns about the weight of life and the perception of someone as they put themselves into the world. It's not just a journey for him. This is a life lesson. He's achieving his goal, but he now has the weight of a legend on this. He's not just a man, he's a symbol, and the duel decides what the symbol will be remembered or how he will be remembered. Kojiro is not just an opponent, he is the mirror image of Musashi. You know, you have a similar character, but a differing philosophy. 2 paths, one inevitable clash, one end for one and a demise for the other. I really feel that Ken Takakura gets a lot of time here as Kojiro. This is where we spend the most time with him. You get to see his kind of charismatic side, his arrogant side, how he can be elegant and articulate and swing things to his way of thinking, but he ultimately knows that everything is coming to this fight with Musashi.
Makoto Musashiに勝つ自信があるというのか。
もちろんでございます。
もし敗れた場合、お身一人の負けでは済まぬ。
What makes this final fight so special is the fact that it's been stretched over 5 movies. We've spent time building up the characters, building up the legacy, seeing them make mistakes and move on from that. And it's a kind of minimalist climax for that, which I really like that aspect. It's all about the fight, but it's not about the fight at the same time. It's famously restrained. There's no flashy choreography, just timing, tension, and a quick explosion of violence. I really enjoyed this one. It's hard to kind of take this movie on its own as a conclusion to the saga. It's wonderful, gives it a really punchy finish, and I really enjoyed it. Let's dive into the disc and have a look at the extras. Here we are in the last disc for Zen Sword, which has Miyamoto Musashi V, where we have Live by the Sword, Tomu Uchida's Musashi, video essay by Jonathan Clements. This runs for 50 minutes, 25 seconds and kind of tracks Musashi's story through the film itself, explaining the kind of idea of why they focus on certain aspects, how they highlight certain areas of the story through parts of the film, how it's got an interesting choice of where its focal points are. A legendary swordsman interview with Tony Reigns is 27 minutes 37 seconds, and this kind of tracks the real life Musashi through the films, telling us what age he would be, what happened, whether this is historically accurate or something that's been a little bit embellished, or whether there is no firm answer there. On Otsu and Other Women, interview with Jennifer Coates. This is 17 minutes 6 seconds and is looking at the political climate, the film industry at that time, and the focus of women through the Musashi series. There is also a Miyamoto Musashi V Toei bulletin and trailer, and there is a stills gallery for all 5 films on this disc as well. That's the extras for disc 3 in the Zen and Sword series. There we have it. We finished the Zen and Sword set. I would thoroughly recommend this. I really enjoyed it. 10 hours of a samurai story about this legend. Each film is its own chapter, and it creates something really kind of special. And this, the last film, is a really kind of thoughtful conclusion to that. It resists the urge to do the big, flashy finale, and instead goes deep, delivering a finale that is quiet, deliberate, and thematic, really rich. Something that I really kind of resonate with a lot. Loved it. I'd love to know your thoughts on Miyamoto Musashi V. Let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, or fall somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box, the links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.